Good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome to June's edition of the President's Report. I'll try and keep it brief, but it's going to go a little bit longer just because of all the things that happened in June. As you know, we came towards the end of our legislative session. I'm not going to go back over everything. Hopefully, you've already seen Justin's video. He does a great job covering the successes that we had as an organization in our state's capital. Very, very proud of that. Excellent work by Justin and the Isaacson Group. I cannot thank them enough. We got some important bills through that are a benefit to all of our members and all police officers, and that was the goal. One of the other goals, and I'll just address it now so I can get it off my chest and I can move on. One of the other goals that Justin and I had specifically spoken about before the session was partnering with our other organizations. We know there's several that try and work the Capitol, and we know that together we can accomplish a whole lot more than we can with vague accusations and not being 100% truthful. And I know Justin hit it perfectly in his video. If you watch his video, he's going to say it way better than he did say it way better than I'm going to say it. SB 1268, the 7-year drop bill. When that bill was first introduced, the FOP, Justin and I, we were going to come out as opposed to the bill. The bill had nothing in there for anyone other than Tier 1 employees. Well, that's not even the majority of police officers in the state of Arizona anymore. Most police officers fall under Tiers 2 and 3. And if you have not reviewed Tiers 2 and 3 and seen the differences between them and Tier 1, there's a lot that needs to be done there. And those are the officers we should be trying to retain, in my humble opinion. Those are the ones that have, 10 years on, and we want them to stick around. We want them to make it to the end of their career, but we've got to have that apple dangling from a string, to keep them going for it. And so I didn't think that adding 2 years to Tier 1 employees drop benefited. It only benefited that small group, and so I made it clear to APA and Justin as well. We made it clear that we weren't going to support that bill unless something got put in there for Tiers 2 and 3. If you look up the bill, you can go to Legiscan, you can go to BillTrack. There's plenty of places online. In fact, if you just Google AZ SB 1268 2022, make sure you put the year on there, because otherwise you get bills that come up that aren't the one we're talking about. And you will see that there was an original amendment placed on that bill. And that created a work group to see what we can do for Tiers 2 and 3. Like, it's a super big, Tiers 2 and 3 are much more convoluted and harder to deal with than Tier 1 employees. And so it's going to take some time to get in there, see what they can do, see what we can pull off, and go and make a recommendation to the governor's office so we can move forward with trying to get something done for Tiers 2 and 3. As soon as that amendment hit, FOP came out in support, and we've never changed that position. We've been in support of the bill since then. Justin has done an excellent job working with APA and doing everything we could. Everything that they asked us to do to get that bill passed through, we did. And so I just want to make sure you guys know we 100%, once we got the part of the bill that we wanted, we were all in, and we continued to be all in until it made it through the House and the Senate, and it's currently sitting on the governor's desk. So we'll see what the governor does with it, and then we'll have to see what the cities do with it, because the final amendment that was on there gives the power to decide about the 7-year drop back to the cities, so they can check in or check out. And I have not heard officially. I can tell you for certain that the city of Phoenix and the city of Tucson were 100% opposed to the bill in the beginning. It wasn't until the very end, until these last amendments, that APA did a really good job figuring out and writing up and getting all that work done. They did a fantastic job on that. That the city of Tucson and the city of Phoenix went neutral, which then meant that the League of Towns and Cities went neutral, but nobody ever said they supported it either. So we're going to see what happens, but that's where it's at. It's sitting on the governor's desk, hasn't been signed yet, at least as of 10:56 this morning. So we'll see what happens with it, but I want to make sure you understand. FOP did support the bill. We stayed on the bill. We helped with APA, and we're going to continue to do that. I want all of us organizations. In my dream world, in my crazy head, it would be we all are one organization, because we'd get the most amount done then. But if we work together, we can get a whole lot more done than we can if we're all in there infighting and talking about how APA smells bad and ASCOPS is old, like whatever. it's so ridiculous to me. This has been going on my entire career. I don't understand the infighting. I don't understand why we can't just be one team. And you're not going to hear it from me. Period. It's beyond me to sit there and try and poke out and say that anybody else did anything wrong or that they didn't do enough or whatever the case may be. But I am here to tell you, FOP supported the bill. We stayed on our support and we never gave that up. So if you see stuff out there, because I know it's out there, I've seen it myself on social media, and then I've received a bunch of screenshots of emails from my members that it's been put out there that other labor organizations let the bill go. Whatever, wasn't us, and I will take that. I'll talk to anybody about that. So let's move on. So the month of June, as you are aware, hopefully you're aware, is PTSD Awareness Month. It's always a month that sticks out for me. It's an important month to me. PTSD is, thankfully, it's something that now people recognize, and departments are taking it a little bit more seriously, and that's good, because I'll tell you, it still has a massive impact, especially in the policing world. I will tell you, the month of June, for me, on a personal level, the month of June has been one of the most stressful and painful times of my life. A long-time fellow canine handler and coworker and very good friend of mine passed away unexpectedly at the beginning of the month, and I'm still not past it. It took my breath away, but it's a stark reminder of the realities of our job. And so that's why you hear me always say, please take care of yourselves and each other, because same team, and we've got to make sure we all stay on the same team and we all work together towards the common good of all getting out of here with a nice solid pension and retirement so that we can enjoy the fruits of our labor, right? I know that's a corny thing to say, but that's at the end of the day, that's the goal. So hopefully we can all get there. And I know we can do it with each other's support and love and help. And brotherhood and friendship, and we'll get there. So keep your head up high. Try not to get bogged down into the weeds. And if you are in the weeds, talk to somebody. I don't care who it is. Find someone to talk to, whether it's your behavioral specialist at your department, whether it's a doctor outside the department, whether it's just a friend, for Christ, whether you call me at 2 a.m, I don't care. Just talk to somebody and get that stuff off your chest. 90% of it's getting it off your chest. And then you gotta, always gonna have to work through some other stuff. But better to work through it than to just let it sit there and stew. That's when problems get really bad. That's it. Next month, I don't think we have a lot. Like, legislative session's closing. In fact, I'm surprised they haven't said that it's closed, but maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, so next month we should hopefully quiet down just a little bit, and then at the very end of the month, off to Prescott we go, and state conference will be the very beginning of August, and I will see you guys there, and I look forward to it, and hopefully we pack the room. So hopefully your delegation is close to your max number, and we can get everybody there, and we can get some business taken care of, and have some fun too. We all know about that part. So let's get there, get that done, and then we'll get back to work, because that's my goal. I want to get back to work for you guys, if you'll have me, right? That's going to be up to you guys. So I will see you in July. I'll shoot another video, and then I will shoot a video probably right after state conference. Yeah, I'll probably do it that weekend at the hotel, when we know what the elections were, how everything panned out. So I'll probably shoot the video right then and there, just so it's out there and the information is available to everyone that wasn't able to make it to conference. Because I know some people just aren't going to be able to make it, and I get that. Make sure I didn't miss anything for the month of June. I don't think I did. I think work's been crazy busy, and obviously legislative session was closing, and we had to work on our last bill there, and Justin did an incredible job getting that through. And lots of good things happen, and I encourage you. I don't want to go over all of it again. Justin came out with a great video. Please go watch it, so that you're kept in the loop and you're informed. All right, with that, I will see you guys next month, and I thank you very much for your friendship and your help through all of this. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the beginning of August. So, with that, have a good day, stay safe, take care of each other, and we'll see you soon.